वेलकम टू टुडेज क्लास। आज जो टॉपिक हम स्टडी करेंगे वो टॉपिक है टीएस ऑफ स्पाइनल कॉर्ड, ट्रांसफर सेक्शन ऑफ स्पाइनल कॉर्ड। सबसे पहले हम ट्रांसफर सेक्शन ऑफ स्पाइनल कॉर्ड की डायग्राम ड्रॉ कर लेते हैं। इसके पहले हमने स्पाइनल कॉर्ड के एक्सटर्नल फीचर्स डिस्कस किए थे, तो आज हम डिस्कस करेंगे टीएस ऑफ स्पाइनल कॉर्ड। सो दिस इज द डायग्राम ऑफ टीएस ऑफ स्पाइनल कॉर्ड। सो सी, दिस इज white matter. This is white matter, and see, this is white matter, this is pia matter, that is innermost meninx, this is arachnoid matter, this is arachnoid matter, and outermost meninx is called as dura mater. So this is dura mater. This is dura mater. Dura mater is outermost meninx. So in this way, spinal cord is covered by three meninges, and this is gray matter. So gray matter present inside and white matter present outside. Gray matter is H shape. So this is gray matter. So this is gray matter. And at the center of spinal cord, central canal is present. So this is the central canal, which is lined by ependyma cells. So these are ependyma cells, and central canal is filled with cerebrospinal fluid. So this is gray matter. Here there is fissure, dorsal fissure. This fissure is called as dorsal fissure, and here ventral fissure. This is ventral fissure. This is ventral fissure. So this is the diagram of spinal cord. This is ventral roots, dorsal root. So we label this diagram. This portion, this part is called as gray matter. So this is gray matter. Outside the gray matter, white matter is present. So this is white matter, and this is dorsal horn, this is dorsal root, this is lateral horn, this is ventral horn, this is ventral root, this is ventral root, and this is central canal. So this is central canal, and central canal is lined by ependyma cells. So these are ependyma cells. This is ventral fissure. This is ventral fissure, and this is dorsal fissure. This is dorsal fissure. So this is the diagram of TS of spinal cord. So we will discuss all the points in this diagram one by one, and these are meninges. This is dura mater. This is D for this is dura mater. Then this is arachnoid matter. This is arachnoid matter, and innermost meninges is called as pia mater. So this is pia mater. So these are three meninges. Then we will discuss all these points one by one. See, so this is the tiers of spinal cord. Tiers of spinal cord show H-shaped grey matter inside. So this is grey matter, and shape of grey matter is H-shape. It is grey matter. So tiers of spinal cord show H-shaped grey matter inside and white matter outside. So this is grey matter and this is white matter. Spinal cord is covered by three meninges. Outermost meninge is called as dura mater, middle one is called as arachnoid mater, and innermost meninge is called as pia mater. So it is covered by three meninges. Then this is dorsal median fissure. So this is dorsal median fissure. This is wide. This is wide, but it is short, or it is not so deep. And this is ventral median fissure. So ventral median fissure is narrow and deep. This is narrow and deep. So this is dorsal median fissure. It is wide and it is not deep, but this is ventral median fissure. It is narrow and deep. So due to these two fissures, spinal cord is slightly flattened, and due to these two fissures, grey matter is divided into 6 horns. Grey matter is divided into 6 horns. So this is called as dorsal horn. So these two horns are called as dorsal horn. This is dorsal horn. This is also dorsal horn. So there are two dorsal horns are there. This is called as lateral horn. So this is not ventral horn. Again, sorry. This is lateral horn. So these two lateral horns and these two ventral horns. Dorsal or anterior, ventral or posterior. Dorsal or anterior and ventral or posterior. So due to these two features, spinal cord divided into 6, grey matter of spinal cord divided into 6 horns, 2 dorsal or anterior horns, 2 lateral horns, and 2 ventral or posterior horns. And these horns ends into roots. So these are dorsal roots and these are ventral roots. So grey matter emerges outside the white matter by means of these roots, dorsal roots and ventral roots. Then see, this is the central canal. Central canal runs through the length of spinal cord, and central canal is filled with cerebrospinal fluid, and central canal is lined by specialized cells, and these cells are called as ependyma cells. These cells are called as ependyma cells. And due to H-shaped grey matter, white matter is divided into columns. So this column is called as dorsal funiculus. So this is called as dorsal funiculus. Dorsal funiculus. These two columns of white matter which are present laterally are called as lateral funiculi. Funiculus singular number, funiculi is the plural number, and this column which is present beside the ventral fissure is called as ventral funiculus. This is called as ventral funiculus. So this is called as ventral funiculus. This is lateral horn, ventral horn end into ventral root. So due to H-shaped grey matter, white matter is divided into 3 columns, and these columns are called as funiculi. See, this is dorsal funiculus. These 2 columns of white matter, it is called as lateral funiculi, and this column of white matter is called as ventral funiculus. So in the dorsal funiculus, in this dorsal funiculus, ascending tracts are present. In dorsal funiculus, ascending tracts are present, means sensory neuron are present. So this ascending tracts or sensory neuron, ascending tracts, or it is called as sensory neurons. So this ascending tracts or sensory neuron conduct impulses from this dorsal funiculus to the brain. Then lateral funiculi, this lateral funiculi and ventral funiculus consist of descending tract or motor neuron. Descending tracts or motor neurons, and the motor neurons or descending tracts which are present in the this lateral funiculi and this ventral funiculi conduct impulses from brain to lateral funiculi and ventral funiculus. So in this way we have completed TS of spinal cord.